Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Jordan Bay is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
One ball.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here it comes. And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Kipnis has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting first, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready now, Christian Yelich. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with...
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Brandon Woodruff will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
So striding forward now, Alberto Mora looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
And No swing, apparently. Ball one. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
And he swings here and sends one in the air, deep down the right field line. And this will get all the way out to the ivy around the 353 sign. Throw to third, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting 4th.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Stepping up now, Kris Bryant. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
1-0 the count. Adler stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bryant begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of the game.
So we got him looking there. Kris Bryant becomes out number 2 this inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But the Cubs do come through with 1 thanks to the RBI triple. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Into the box, Keston Hiura. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-1, no strike.
Runner goes for second. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season. And it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Eric Sogard.
Batting seven. The third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Hayward, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll take strike three called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Brandon Woodruff. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 runs already home here. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. First pitch on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Kipnis on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Yelich. And it's gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Career homer number 149. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, David Bodie.
At the plate, David Bodie. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. This could be two. The second for one. The Smoak at first, and they get them both.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jordan Bay.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jordan Bay, ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Smoak is there, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. We've played two. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cubs 2. In now, Brock Holt, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Milwaukee leads it 3-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Kipnis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now at the plate, Alberto Mora. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
At the plate now, Jordan Adler to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone into the bleachers. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting.
Digging in next will be Kris Bryant. A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And he fouls this one off. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-3 Chicago. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Almora's got it, and there is one away.
Now batting. The left fielder, Avisail.
Digging in to try it again, Avisail Garcia. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. The third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eric Sogard, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score holds at 4-3. Digging in, Jason Hayward. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Yelich is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, David Brody.
So digging in now, David Bodie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
A ball and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 5-3. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 5-3 Chicago. Now batting, Justin Smoak. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Brandon Woodruff. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Behind 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Weekly hit towards first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at his career totals, Cain carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Sogard over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Ready once again, Alberto Mora. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Over to Smoak at first, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping in, Jordan Adler.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and it remains 5-3. Now in the box, Brock Holt. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Count even now at 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2.
No, inside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, Keston Hiura. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Almora retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. David Phelps enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Kris Bryant.
The third baseman,
The pitch.
Bryant.
Hit to third. Sogard has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Up next to the Cubs.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now the pitch. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting,
Jason Hayward will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Almora's got it, and there is one away.
now batting, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. Right side.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try and go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
At the plate, Eric Sogard, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's inside. 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. All even now, 2-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, nothing in 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Ryan Braun will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Brewers, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And they'll take the bat out of Braun's hands here as he's walked intentionally.
The center fielder, number 6.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers' leadoff man. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs, and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers leave them loaded. They're still down 5-3.
7th inning, correct.
Corbin Burns gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the first pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, David Bodie, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
The pitcher, number 35.
To the plate now, Jordan Bay. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Yelich. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The relay. Now he's safe at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So here's Albert Almora next, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs do come through with one thanks to the RBI triple. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 3. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
And look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Keston Hiura is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. 2 out, nobody on. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Kipnis has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Alex Claudio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
So in now for Chicago, Jordan Adler.
For the Cubs, the right fielder, Jordan Adler.
First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Holt backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Kris Bryant now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Scooped up. Over to Smoak at first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman,
digging in.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Cain on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Jose Quintana comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 62, Jose Quintana.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Just short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisaíl Garcia.
So here's Avisaíl Garcia. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Again, another foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line towards center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
6-3 the final score today. Chicago with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Jordan Bay takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jose Quintana records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.